What's up, party people? I'm MoserRS, and I've continued to play Warframe, which has continued to be a fantastic game. So, I have been doing lots of different things, so I'm going to try to cover the stuff I've been working on in this video. One of the first things is I've been working on crafting my Archwing. So, as you can see here, I got the 3 different components that I needed to make the Archwing. There's a quest for this, and then I started crafting my Archwing in this clip that I have going on right here. Now, the other really cool thing that I accomplished is I did manage to get Ember, as you can see here. And this is because right now the game is doing an event where if you link your Amazon Prime with your Twitch account, you get Ember for free. So I have Ember. I've been leveling Ember up. Ember is a ton of fun. I think all of her abilities are really great. Honestly, just even her original ability where I'm shooting fireballs at people is like insanely satisfying. As for what I've been working on, one of the big things here I've been working on is, if I go over to the left here, is these Nightwave missions. Because there's a lot of good rewards here for someone who doesn't want to spend money. So I'm using this to get like Formas and Endo and weapon slots and stuff like that. So one of my biggest focuses when I'm not working on like, quests or anything like that is doing these Nightwave missions. After waiting for the time to craft, I did manage to craft myself the Archwing, which is really important for this next quest. So I went ahead, I got the Archwing, and I embarked on my first Archwing quest. I have to say, guys, flying around in space is pretty freaking awesome. I am really enjoying this Archwing stuff. Now, I will say, however, that when I did this mission, shooting stuff while flying around is, not gonna lie, like, fairly challenging. I kind of had a hard time with that, and I don't know how I feel about that. In addition to that, it seems like the enemies have a really hard time hitting me, and I was pretty much able to completely ignore them. So I didn't really understand the point of that. There were a couple enemies where I had to like kill them in order to progress to the next area because they would like shield me off, but other than that, I kind of just ignored the enemies. Not sure if that's what I was supposed to do, but if they're not hitting me and I'm way faster than them, it's like, why even bother fighting them? Now, the main reason I wanted the Archwing is because I wanted to be able to use it in the open world areas. However, I found out that in order to deploy them in the open world areas, I have to get like a deployer segment, and for that I need to be level 5, which I am not yet. So that'll definitely be my next thing that I'm going to be working on in terms of getting to use the Archwing in the open world maps. After finishing the Archwing quest, I decided that I wanted to go finish one of the main quests on Fortuna. And as you can see here, I ran into a giant scary spider thing. And it's kind of funny here because like I tried to get away from it, as you can see here, and it says that the lift is disabled, and as a result of it, the big giant spider thing actually killed me, which was a little frustrating. And of course, if you looked, like as I was dead, the door was open. So like I don't know what kind of a troll that is, but it's pretty upsetting. Anyway, this quest was actually really fun, and like the storyline behind it was kind of cool too. Spoilers ahead here, but I thought it was kind of interesting that it was kind of like this society that's like based on repos, where like they get their residents in debt, and then they like repo both their living body parts and their automated body parts. So it was definitely kind of an interesting setup for a quest, and I had a lot of fun doing it. After finishing that quest that was on Fortuna, I decided to take on an assassination mission, and this time it was Krill. Now, this fight was very frustrating for me, I'm not gonna lie. As you can see here, I kind of had no idea what I was doing. Basically, I just cleared out all the enemies that were in the area, and then I was kind of like randomly shooting at the boss. And every once in a while, he would kind of like randomly go into like this like ice thing, and then I could like run up and slash him a little bit. But like, it didn't seem to really do any damage, and I'm like, I have no idea what to do here. So basically, I just kept sitting here and I just kept shooting him, trying to figure out what was going on. I wasn't too worried about it just because like it was really easy to avoid him. Because you could just like go up on a platform and he couldn't really chase you down. Also, he didn't seem to be very accurate, and while he had a hammer, it was very easy to dodge. So at this point in the match, I was kind of like, well, he does have like that yellow backpack on his back. I'm like, maybe I'm supposed to be like shooting that or something. I don't know. And to be honest, guys, even though I continued to shoot this yellow backpack and his shield did eventually drop, I literally have no idea if that had anything to do with it. So as you can see here, his shield went away, and then it was just him, so I went in and I sliced him down. If anyone actually knows the mechanics for this boss, I mean, I suppose I could look him up, but I never actually figured them out. I just kind of waited out the storm, and then I just kind of cut him down, as you can see here. So, I guess it was a fun boss fight, but once again, I don't understand how I won, but you know what? I'm just going to go with it. Another thing I wanted to throw in here really quick is that I got a Garuda blueprint from completing that main quest on Fortuna, so yay me. So, after, or the last thing that I was going to do here is claim my pet. I incubated a Kubro. As you can see here, he's really cute. He's like a little fuzzy dog pig thing. I'm not even sure. I attempted to name him Snookums, but according to Warframe, Snookums is a profanity, and that's kind of upsetting. But instead, I named him after my dog, whose name is Cinnamon. And I ended up naming him Sin the Mon, because I started typing in Cinnamon, and then I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm spelling this completely wrong. I don't want to embarrass myself, so I'm going to call him Sin the Mon. So, meet Sin the Mon, the little Kubro. I'm kind of excited for these, and I got to use him a bit, and I have to say these things are actually pretty strong, and I don't even have them, like, upgraded or anything, so I'm going to get him upgraded, and hopefully he will be able to do, you know, more damage once I have him upgraded. Anyway, as you can see here, I'm like trying to figure out like why can't I finish this quest, and it's because I need to go and I need to mature him. So eventually I figure out that I need to go and mature him, and then after that I go on the mission to get the collar so that I can bring him into combat. So the mission to get the collar ended up being a defense mission, as you can see here. I ended up using my sidearm, which is actually like super junky, so it took me a long time, but I was just using it because I had one of those quests to kill stuff with my sidearm, so I was doing that. And this was my first experience fighting with my little Kubro, and like I said earlier, I was pretty impressed with his damage. He's pretty good. Not only does he do a decent amount of damage, but sometimes he like pins down enemies and stuff, which is pretty fun. And yeah, so the defense mission was a success, and I did end up getting the collar for my Kubro, so now I can use him in the future. I'm not sure what like the best follower is, if it's like a little Kubro, or like I had that little robot thing following me around before. So I'm gonna have to kind of experiment with that and see what I like better. I'm really not sure, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, so that was a success, I would say. After obtaining the collar, that's just another quest completed. I've realized that completing these quests is beneficial. Like, they all seem to have really good rewards. Like, I have blueprints now for Gara and Garuda because of doing these quests, so I'm going to keep doing as many of the quests as I can so I can get those good rewards. And in addition to that, I'm going to keep doing those Nightwave missions or whatever so I can get those rewards. And I'm going to try to level up, because I'm realizing that some of my rewards, or some of the stuff that I need, I can't obtain until I get to a higher level. I'm realizing, too, that soon here I'm going to have to start going after mods. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or suggestions, as always, you can leave them in the comments. And until next time, guys, take care.